Hello everybody, it's Melissa and I'm back with another honest review of the newest ROJA fragrance that I have tried, and it's called Isola Blue Parfum. Now, this is actually Oligarch just renamed, all right? I was wondering why this fragrance smelled so familiar. If you haven't seen my video of my first impression, I would suggest you go watch that first. You can see my face of realization there. But I want to let you know how this dried down on me and what I really think now that I have given the fragrance a full wear. All right, so it's a very citrusy scent off the opening. It's lemony, there's some bergamot, even some lime that I smelled, and that I liked. Y'all know how much I love my citruses with my fragrances, right? But then it starts to dry down and it smells more like a green fragrance. It smells a bit grassy. You smell some patchouli, and there's definitely some florals coming in. And about that point is when I started kind of pulling away from the scent. I didn't really like it as much the more that it sat on my skin. Now, if you watched my earlier videos of Oligarch, I did actually enjoy the fragrance, right? But I feel like the more time that has passed, the less that DNA has really been that intriguing to me. So with Isola Blue, it is marketed as a unisex fragrance. Anybody can truly wear it. And as I said in my previous video, I really feel like this is the fragrance connoisseur's type of fragrance. You know what I mean? This is not the scent that somebody will find just randomly on the internet and they're like, okay, that looks mass appealing, or that seems to be a good first niche fragrance. You know, this is for somebody that already has an established fragrance collection and they're just collecting for the hell of it, not really because they're looking for daily wear rotation. All right, so please keep that in mind. I feel like a lot of niche lovers are gonna enjoy this fragrance because it's a fresh and clean with some complexities. You know, it has jasmine, it has coconut, it has juniper berry, and then it also just has, you know, it grabs with a little bit of everything, you know, and it is beautifully done. You can tell that it's a high quality fragrance, all right? This does not smell synthetic. It doesn't smell like a mess. You can tell it's a high quality scent, but it's just not something that I personally get with. Now, let me just tell you right off the bat that ROJA Parfums did send over this fragrance, in case I didn't mention that in the beginning of the video. But like always, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You know, I've seen comments from people already say stuff like, oh, this is the last time you're gonna receive anything from ROJA. A lot of things like that. But I will tell you, even with the very first fragrances ROJA sent me ever before, which was Creation E, I was very honest with my opinion on that. And I can always appreciate a brand that is down to hear honest opinions. You know, for them, there's a lot of people that love their stuff. And for me, Elysium is my favorite scent from them. And I know for the typical niche head, that's not an impressive scent whatsoever. It's probably going to be deemed basic or overrated. But for me, that's just more my groove. So I really appreciate the fact that ROJA can just roll with the punches. You know, for me, I did not like this fragrance. The one thing that I can commend for it is the performance. Like, this was pushing past 10 hours, 12 hours. And as a fresh fragrance, that's pretty shocking because I only applied one spray of this. Y'all saw the video if you did. If you didn't, I only did one spray right here. And seriously, this morning I was eating a late breakfast around 10:30 and I still smelled it. And by the way, I wasn't putting my nose to my wrist, but I was just eating and I would just have my hands in my lap too, and I could still catch whiffs of Isola Blue. All right, so the reasoning for the name change, I've heard some followers tell me that, you know, they had to change it from Oligarch because of what's happening with the war right now. They didn't want to be associated with it. So I could see that that's a smart thing to do. And in fact, I remember that Oligarch was actually a very popular fragrance. A lot of people, especially after I made those reviews, were asking me for more reviews on Oligarch because it was, you know, a complex, fresh and clean fragrance. And it's like Elysium is for, you know, the general public, like for that mass appeal. And then Oligarch was for like the real hardcore niche heads, ROJA lovers, you know? So for me, this fragrance is a total pass. Do love the fact that it has performance for a fresh and clean. That's just so rare to come by, both with designers and niche fragrances. you're gonna typically expect something within that 4 to 6 hour range. But as this dried down on my skin, it just turned more and more into a green fragrance. And green scents to me just go a bit too mature. Like, they remind me of middle-aged men. And by the way, like I said, this is a unisex fragrance, so anybody can throw it on if they wanted to, but that's what this fragrance just reminded me of. So if you had to really ask me, does it pull feminine? Does it smell masculine? I don't want to hear that unisex stuff. I will say that I just see it more like in a middle-aged guy's fragrance collection more than a woman's, right? But if you're somebody that likes that green stuff, then yeah, Isola Blue would be great. And in fact, I do like this bottle design. I think it's really gorgeous. It's super pretty. But you know, when you're wearing a fragrance, you're not bringing the bottle with you, you know? So bottle design is nice, but all in all, I want it to be a fragrance that I would wear constantly, that I wouldn't get tired of. And this is a scent that I used to like before and I admired it, but as my taste as things have just kind of gone on, this is just not my type of fresh and clean DNA. All right, now I'll put a discount link in the comment section. I'm not sure if they have this fragrance as of yet or if it's only available on ROJA Parfums' website, but I'll leave it there just in case you guys want to check it out. It is an affiliate link, by the way, so if you make a purchase off of that, I get just a little bit of commission, just to be completely transparent with you. But of course, buy where you're comfortable, all right? And tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a first impression of Manhattan by ROJA Parfums. So they also sent this one over. And I haven't smelled it yet. I haven't even opened that up to see what it smells like. I really want to go in blind to let you know how I feel about that fragrance. But again, big love to ROJA Parfums for sending over this scent. I'm more than happy to try more of their fragrances for y'all. I know that this house is super popular in the fragrance community. Everyone wants to know what their fragrances smell like. They're just associated with luxury and high class, and I completely get it, all right? Unfortunately, this scent just was not for me, all right? Anyways, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.